Lent Madness global viewing public. Tim Schenck here, coming to you live from historic and bucolic Hingham, Massachusetts. I am here with Scott Gunn, who is also coming to you live, because that's how it works, from Forward Movement's global headquarters in Cincinnati, Ohio. Hello, Scott.
Hello, and I don't think we've ever addressed this, but I believe it's fair to say that I'm also coming to you from historic Cincinnati, but it is not bucolic.
You may have the mayor calling you soon.
Fair enough. So, gosh, everyone's excited that it's almost Lent. We're in the frenzied pre-Lenten season. Everyone's lined up at the Lentorium, and right. They're at the malls getting their pictures taken with Lenti claws, yep. and out in the streets singing Lenten carols. It's very exciting.
It is. And basically the moment that you take your Christmas tree and ignominiously throw it to the curb, Lent Madness is just around the corner.
Absolutely. I was in New York last week, and I saw a bunch of Christmas trees on the street, and I was thinking, these poor people don't know that they could just spray paint them purple and keep them as Lent trees.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Recycle, renew, reuse, all of that.
Right on.
So here we are. We're a month away from Ash Thursday and the start of Lent Madness. That is on February 15th this year is Ash Thursday, and I'm trying to think. I mean, I assume people are they have countdown clocks
yep.
set to Ash Thursday. They have been. I mean, it's never too early to start practicing refreshing the browser, because
right.
Lent could begin at any moment. Getting those. I mean, going to the gym and really working that refresh finger is important.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I was also thinking that as in Times Square on New Year's Eve, we should probably have something drop.
Right. Would that be like a big piece of sackcloth or something?
That would work, a crown of thorns. I was also thinking perhaps it could just be a golden halo that drops. I don't know. So Scott, how might someone participate this year in Lent Madness if they really wanted to embrace the season?
Well, first of all, they would need to know where on the internet you can find Lent Madness.
Yeah, where might that be?
Well, you could look in the New York Times, you could look on CNN or Fox News, but that's not the original source. The best place to learn about and to participate in Lent Madness is www.lentmadness.org.
Excellent. That's good to know, because I was just going to Google Tim and Scott are rather strange.
Well, yeah, that'll probably get you there, the same thing. So that's where you go to learn about it. You can go there, and if you go to the bracket tab, you can see this year's lineup and when they're going to be entering the Lent Dome to compete against other saints. Right. So it's all there. You can start visiting Wikipedia and brushing up on the saints. You can also, if you like, totally optional, but you can get yourself a copy of the Saintly Scorecard.
Huh. What's in that?
Well, it's got write-ups of all the saints. So here, for example, is Charles I. And it's got his picture there and a prayer and some biographical information. That's for all 32 saints. All 32 saints are included in one book.
Right. And just because we're impartial, we should note that Charles I, it's not that we're saying Charles is number one. He's
right.
just Charles.
That's his name. Yeah, exactly. And I just picked him at random, so we're not saying we like him more than others. And then, of course, there's also the Pocket Lent cards, trading cards. So this will be the third year we've done this, and they're a brand new set of cards. And there's also, this is one of my favorite features, in the back here, there's a matchup calendar, so you can see, yeah there it is, which dates, which saints are up. And then, of course, it unfolds, and there's a full-color printed bracket right there inside the book.
Wow, amazing. Now, how much is that?
So if you buy one of these, it's $3. If you buy, then you can buy them in packs of 10, and you can get them for $2. If you buy 30 or more, so that's 3 packs of 10, they're only $1 each.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, Does it is it available, say, as an e-reader? Can you get it that way?
I believe it will be, yes. Also, or I think it already is available as an ebook on Amazon, Kindle Store, Apple iBook Store. Yes, you can read it on your iPad. And you can go to the Lent Madness website and look in the Lentorium, and you'll find it there.
Does it, if you buy it, does the iPad come with that?
For $1, we thought about it. We thought about throwing in the iPad, but we decided no, that probably would not allow Forward Movements Ministries to continue very long. So we had to stop that idea.
Now, if your eyesight maybe isn't great, I mean, we both wear glasses.
Yeah.
Is there some way that you could see the bracket that's a little bit larger?
Sure. Well, you got a couple options here. One is you can just get really close to it.
That's huge.
Yeah. So that's one option, is just get a magnifying glass or a microscope and just really, get close
so
to it.
I could use this as my magnifying glass.
Yeah. But we also have, and it doesn't look like much when it's all folded up here, but we also have.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, but I'm going to back up here. You can see it in comparison to my head, how big it is.
Wow. Now, how big is that compared to your ego?
Well, it's very tiny compared to that. So we have here the Lent Madness giant bracket poster, also available in the Lentorium. And you can buy these babies. And do you think one's enough? Should everybody buy just one of those?
That seems skimpy.
Yeah, so what might a person do if they bought more than one?
Well, they could wallpaper their entire, the master bedroom suite at their home.
Or the nave of your church.
Yep. They could also wrap their car with it.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's available in the Lentorium. But we should add it, and we hope lots of people will buy those things and enjoy them and use them, and they're helpful. But let me ask you this, Tim.
Yeah.
Is it required for somebody to spend their hard-earned money in the Lentorium to buy scorecards and bracket posters?
Yeah, it's not. And one of the amazing things about Lent Madness that sometimes people forget, because we've been and giant Julian of Norwich soup tureens or bowls or whatever that is.
Yeah.
And sometimes people accuse us of being the Tony Robbinses of Lent. That Lent Madness, believe it or not, is entirely free.
Wow.
You can participate in Lent Madness and not buy a mug, a poster, anything. It is all at www.lentmadness.org. You can simply download a bracket. You can go online every day and vote. You can participate. You can comment. You can be part of the Lent Madness community. And you can do it all without spending a single what's the currency that you always like to talk about? Shekel. Yep.
Yeah, you might read your Bible sometime and you learn about shekels.
Well, I was going to use denarii, but whatever.
Yeah. So that's a good point. So despite the rumors that Jesus will love you more if you buy scorecards and bracket posters, which has the ring of truth to it, but it's not. It's actually, Lent Madness is like God's grace. It's free for all.
Excellent. Well, Scott, on that inspiring note, happy Lent.
Happy Lent.